Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we have our first Jujutsu Kaisen video. Today we will be talking about Jujutsu Kaisen Manga chapter 138. Last chapter we got the return of Yurakatsu, the government and the higher-ups working up everything about like the new steps towards this new threat. Okay, for this chapter we get introduced to some members of the Zen'in Clan. First we get Naoya Zen'in, who talks about that the clan doesn't really care for Maki's condition and care for Mai because she actually has cursed energy. And Naoya Zen'in then walks into a room where we get introduced to some other members of the Zen'in clan, Junichi and Ogi. Here we learn that the new head of the Zen'in clan will be Naoya because, Naobito didn't want Maki to be the new head. After some bickering between Naoya and Junichi, we get news that Naobito has passed away and they are there to listen to Naobito's will. The trustee, whatever the hell, reads the will, and I quote, "The 27th head of the Zen'in clan is to be Naoya Zen'in. Naoya is to inherit all assets, including the cursed tools stored in the Tokyo Prefectural Jujutsu High School and the Zenin family cursed weapons." End quote. So basically, Naoya will inherit everything as long as he gets approval from either Ogi or Junichi, which is the reason they are there to listen to the will as well. Oh my goodness, I just started real bad. But we get something else. If Satoru Gojo has died or become mentally incapacitated for any reason, as a written agreement concluded with Toji Fushiguro, that man is coming into play once again. The Zen'in clan will welcome Megumi Fushiguro, where he now will become the new head of the Zen'in clan and everything shall be passed on to him. After Naoya hears this piece of news, he is shocked and becomes very pissed that he won't be it. He's basically like a brat. He's like, damn, I didn't get my shit, dude. Then he thinks that since they'll prefer Megumi over him being the head of the clan, they won't interfere with this part of the will. They ask about Megumi's whereabouts. They answer that he's looking for Yuji. After hearing that, Naoya then tells his servant to tell the higher-ups that he will kill Yuji Itadori himself, and along he will kill Megumi himself in secret. The chapter then cuts to Yuki apologizing for not acting sooner and clearly states that she's not on Yuji's side. She just wants to get rid of cursed spirits altogether. It then cuts to Yuji sitting on a staircase. Choso then shows up asking Yuji about his injuries, in which he replies that he's fine and thinks that he's fine because Sukuna and that Sukuna's power is growing. Choso then says that Yuji doesn't have to worry about Choso and that Yuji can return to Jujutsu High. Yuji says that he's not worried about him, and it's not that if he wants to return or not. He just says that Sukuna wants something to do with Fushiguro. He just knows it, and that he's killed way too many people already, so he can't stay with everyone else. Then he asks Choso if Choso is fine with Yuji killing his brothers. Choso replies with, "It's fine. If his brothers were in his place, they'd say the exact same thing." And, brings it back to like, that's how brothers act and stuff. Yuji then says that they have to go take care of as many cursed spirits as possible. The chapter then ends with the 4 characters, Yuji, Naoya, Akotsu, and Choso on the final page. That concludes chapter 138 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's give my thoughts. I really love how they gave some new insight on the Zen'in clan. I thought the Zen'in clan was just pretty vague, and honestly didn't think why they didn't send reinforcements or why they weren't touched upon more. And I thought like they didn't have many sorcerers or like that were strong. Like mainly most of them were like Mai and stuff. Like in Black Clover, where all the mages who are nobles are like there, but they're not really all that. But then we get introduced to these 3 members who are freaking like Supreme Grade 1 or Special Grade 1 in this translation, which I think is the same status. It's like semi-special grade, the same way like a semi-grade 1. This also proves that Toji and Naobito had something to do with each other, or Toji and Junichi were something close to Naobito, because if not, Naobito wouldn't have agreed to Toji's freaking conditions or requests. I also would love to see what powers these members of the Zen'in clan have. You know, I doubt Naoya inherited the 10 shadows technique. Well, he probably can, but I doubt he inherited that one summoning thing that Megumi had. And also, I would love to see about the 4 shown at the end of the chapter. It could foreshadow a battle between the 4 of them, or it could foreshadow like the 4 of them are becoming like, you know, rivals or something. Because why would they show them? They have to be shown there for a reason. It can't just be just because, you know, it's just a good way to end the chapter. I believe Yuji and Choso are just gonna wander around together, and Yuta Kotsu is, you know, gonna show up, try to attack them. Naoya is gonna show up there too, and it's just gonna insinuate like a 3-way battle between Yuji, Choso, Akatsu, and Naoya. Either way, great chapter. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and theories about the next few chapters. I want to see what's going on in your guys' heads. Anyways, that's it for me. Peace out.